This is Kameshwar Rao, HOD and lecturer, Commerce Department, GATE Degree and PG College, Tirupati. Welcome to our subject, Fundamentals of Accounting 1. So, which comes in first semester BCom Computer Applications. So, probably we may be knowing the subject since our childhood, but we don't know that we are practicing our subject. Take one example for better understanding of the concept. And your parents have given you 10,000 rupees for shopping, and you have taken the money and you went for shopping. After doing all your shopping activities, and you came back to home, and you are rendering the details for which you have spent your money. So, say you are saying that, Papa, I have purchased clothes for 2,000 rupees, and we have had the lunch, and which costed 1,500 rupees along with my friends, and books and stationery I have purchased, so which cost 500 rupees, and other items, miscellaneous other items like clips, etc. So that which we cost, say that was also for 500. So after making all the expenses, and if you total this, so it comes to 4,500, and you have taken 10,000 rupees, and you have spent how much? This is 4,500, and the remaining is 5,500, which is balance with you. So this is nothing but accounting. And if this concept is applied for the business organizations, so that happens, and that is considered to be the accounting. So being a layman, everyone is practicing since the childhood the accounting, but we don't know that we are practicing the accounting. So if you apply the same concept for any sole proprietorship organizations or partnership organizations or MNCs or something else, even though you don't know that you are practicing the subject, but you are practicing the accounting. So if these are in a systematic way are recorded, then this is called accounting. So here, throughout the country, not only in the country, throughout the world, in accounting area, they're considered to be the GAAP. GAAP stands for generally, A stands for accepted, another A stands for accounting, P stands for principles. So generally accepted accounting principles. So the same accounting there are some principles which are to be followed while recording the business transactions in the business organization's books. So they are known as generally accepted accounting principles. So we have Luca Paciello. He is an Italian merchant. In the 14th century, he framed some principles and rules and regulations for recording all the business transactions in a systematic manner. So from then onwards, from 14th century onwards till now, those have been practiced throughout the world. So they are known as generally accepted accounting principles. So these have been classified into two ways. One is called concepts, Another one is called conventions. GAAP is classified into two parts. One is known as concepts, another one is called conventions. So we have nearly 9 to 10 concepts and here 4 to 5 conventions. Some people, one will be placed in conventions and some people will play one convention as concept. So it may be varying. So before going to discuss about those concepts and conventions, so let us have some more information about the accounting. So before all these before happening of all these things, so in olden days, good olden days, so before what we say Stone Age or Fire Age, before, and we can say like before introduction of currency in the society, we don't know about the money, and now we are having in India rupees, and in America dollars, and in England it is pounds. And before the introduction of money or currency in the society, so there was a system which used to practice it, which is known as barter system. Which means people used to do agriculture in the olden days, and some people will produce paddy and some people will produce dals, and those people used to exchange the products. So people who produced the rice or what we say paddy is being given to dal produced farmers, and these people in turn will give the dals to the rice produced farmers. So in these ways, before introduction of currency in the society, the transactions were taking place, and such a system is still practiced in the current trend also. See, can anyone guess how it is being practiced? We are practicing it, but we don't know that we are practicing the barter system. So still people used to buy the products by exchange. So mobiles are being exchanged with old mobile, and televisions are exchanged with old televisions, and newspapers are being given for exchange of onions or salt, raw salt. So this is the way how barter system is still, even though it is the oldest system in the society, still it is being practiced by many of us. So business people are also practicing the barter system, and of course we people are also practicing the barter system. So soon when the currency is introduced in the society and people use it to value the product, so that's how the currency got its significance. So now we are using and we are valuing the product with money. So this is how it happened in the olden days, and now we are buying the products and of course exchanging the products with money, and money's values worth. So this is all about the things. If you record the transaction, if you want to record the transactions of all these things in the books of organization, so we need to follow some rules and regulations. So as we earlier discussed, Luca Pescilio will have to be recorded in the books of accounts. Before going to touch this topic, let us have some information about the seller and buyer. Two persons, seller sells the goods and buyer buys the goods. So whatever let us take one example for better understanding of the transaction meaning. Seller, let us suppose a seller TV sold to Mr. X, and Mr. X in turn has given the value, say let us suppose 10,000. Here this is one transaction. So let seller be Mr. Y and Mr. X. So what happened in between these two, seller and buyer? Mr. Y sold the product to X. In exchange, Mr. X given rupees 10,000 to Mr. Y. Here only one transaction taken place. Here Mr. Y sold the product to X. So TV is exchanged. So here in place of TV, Mr. Y got cash. So here one dimension is TV went out, and in another dimension cash received by Mr. Y. So for one transaction there are two dimensions. One is TV is left the organization. In place of TV, Mr. Y received the cost of or value of TV. So this is to be recorded in the books of Mr. Y. So seller in his books records TV and cash. So let us suppose this is business organization. So from business organization, TV went away, and in place of TV, cash received by the business organization. So this transaction is to be recorded in the books of Mr. Y, who is the seller. And take one more example for better understanding. This is product, and in place some business organization, Mr. Y is own the business organization, and he also employs Mr. A, B, C. These are employees. Mr. A, one employee, B employee, C employee. So Mr. Y pays salaries to Mr. A, B and C after having the services for 1 month. So from the business point of view, from the business organization point of view, let us consider this example. So Mr. A worked for 1 month, and B also worked for 1 month, and C also worked for 1 month. Here, for rendering the services to the business organization, Y has to pay salaries. See, cash goes away from business in the form of salaries. In turn, what the business organization received? The services of employee A, the services of employee B, and the services of employee C. So this is how it happens. We have discussed two transactions. One is of selling the product, and another one is taking the services of employees. Both are different one. One type of transaction is considered to be the income. Another transaction, which is salaries paid, is considered to be the expenditure. So this is, we need to record all these transactions, such type of transactions that take place in the business. We need to record them in a systematic way. So that systematic way is considered to be the accounting. So definition of accounting means recording the business transaction in the systematic way. This is a simple way of definition for accounting. So the further things we will discuss in the next session. Bye.